Have you ever walked into the VA office and felt like you're playing the world's worst slot machine? You pull the lever, aka file your claim, and instead of a jackpot, you get a letter that says, sorry, try again in 6 to 8 months. Today, we're flipping the script. I'm breaking down the VA claims that not only get filed the most, but actually get approved the most. So if you've been wondering, am I filing for the right thing? This intel is what you need before marching back into the battlefield of benefits. And if you're trying to level up your strategy like a Call of Duty loadout, the Vet Rating Guide at simplevetbenefits.com breaks down how to build, file, and win your claim. It's like having a rater whisper in your ear, but less creepy. These are the 5 VA claims that show up more than unpaid bar tabs after deployment. So number 1, tinnitus, which is ear ringing. This is the most filed claim by far, often connected to loud noise exposure from weapons, engines, etc. Rating is usually 10%, but hey, it does add up. Hearing loss is number 2, and this comes in right behind tinnitus. Trickier to get service connected unless you had solid testing during or shortly after service. Number 3, PTSD. This is one of the most submitted and, when documented right, highly successful. We've got a whole video just on PTSD claims if you want to go down that rabbit hole. Number 4 is knee conditions. Military knees equals civilian knees plus grenades plus ruck marches. Super common claim, especially in combat arms or physically demanding MOSs. Number 5, back pain or strain. The rucksack special. Often overlooked until it becomes a chronic issue, but extremely common and frequently awarded if you have good medical history. Honestly, most of these aren't even hard to file if you've got the right paper trail. And if you're not sure what your trail looks like, hop on a one-on-one strategy call with me, and we'll walk you through the next steps like a recon mission. Okay, so what about the claims that have the highest success rate? Number 1, tinnitus. Again, approval rate is around 90%. If you served around loud equipment and complain of ringing, boom. I actually got denied the first time for this. Number 2, scars. Physical scars, surgical scars. If they're service connected and documented, they're often approved. Number 3, limb conditions. Knees, ankles, shoulders, especially with documentation. If you heard it on duty and have a paper trail, your odds are strong. Number 4, PTSD with stressor proof. If you have diagnosis and credible service-connected event, you're in a good position. Number 5, presumptive conditions, like Agent Orange or Vietnam vets. VA wants to connect these if you qualify by era or location. Don't skip these. Here's a tactical tip. If your claim falls into these categories, make sure your documentation is squared away. And by squared away, I don't mean that shoebox under your bed. Now let's talk about the underdogs. The claims that don't get filed enough, but actually have a solid win record. Number 1 is migraines, especially secondary to PTSD or TBI. This can get you up to 50% if they impact work. Number 2, sleep apnea. Very successful when paired with CPAP documentation and a service connection like PTSD or weight gain due to meds. Number 3, secondary conditions. Think sciatica from back pain or depression from a service-connected injury. These stack, and most vets don't take advantage. So my vet rating guide actually includes a section just on secondary claims. Why? Because that's where your rating jumps from 70 to 90% without needing to break your body in half again. We've all got that one friend who's filed 3 times and keeps getting denied. Here's where things usually go wrong. Number 1, lack of diagnosis. You can't just say, my back hurts. The VA needs proof. A doctor's note, MRI, something. 2. No nexus, which is your link to service. You could have the worst migraines in history, but if you never documented anything during or right after service, the VA is going to say, and what does that have to do with us? Number 3, filing too late. The longer the gap between service and symptoms, the tougher it is. Remedy? Get organized, be honest, be specific, and if you're not sure where to start, my one-on-one strategy calls are the prep course you wish basic training had. Now let's build your claim like we build a defensive perimeter, tight, layered, and ready for inspection. Diagnosis from a civilian or VA doctor. Must meet criteria. Number 2, nexus letter, especially critical for secondary conditions. Number 3, lay statements from you, your spouse, your boss, your battle buddy. Number 4, service records, showing the duty, the deployment, or the injury. Here's a bonus. If you're going for sleep apnea or migraines, make sure it's well documented in your treatment history. If you're finally filing, don't show up to your CMP exam with your phone in your sock and your DD-214 folded in your wallet. I use this minimalist chest pack. It keeps everything close, dry, and squared away. It's like a tactical admin pouch for real life. Now once you file, the mission doesn't stop. Here's how to play the long game. Track everything. Keep your VA folder on your Google Drive or your desk. Go to your appointments. Skipping checkups is like skipping PT. It shows. Request increases. If your condition worsens, don't wait. Know your milestones. 5, 10, and 20-year protections matter. So what claim are you thinking of filing? PTSD, migraines, tinnitus with a side of insomnia? Drop it in the comments. I read every single one. Let's help each other win. If you want help building your claim like a pro, head over to simplevetbenefits.com and grab the vet rating guide or book a one-on-one call with me and we'll map it out together. Next up, we're diving into the latest news affecting veterans. You don't want to miss what's changing this year. Click on this video.